Alright, so we are very much in balance. Yesterday we had a look above and fail. We broke above this range, failed to hold it. So I mentioned that we were likely going to see the other side of the range. Just now during the overnight session we tested this lows and we found buyers. I want to see a reaction in this area or retest of this area during the RTH hours. I mean, this is pretty balanced. Yesterday and the day before were very much in balance. Now we have a P-shaped profile, meaning like market wants to balance here. But we did have that sell-off on those news of Trump talking about China not being fair with the deal or something like that. But pretty much it's kind of hard because we being in balance, we have a lot of volume here and a lot of two-sided price action likely. So this is an area where you can see all this buying, right? All the spikes. So every time we get in this area, we see buyers. So until we don't break below and we don't see strong order flow to the downside, this is a buy zone back to the point of control, and this is a sell area back to the point of control. So it's fading the edges. If we start seeing some volume on the low side of the range, then we can attempt short and look for this 58-55 area, and then from there look to see if we can fill at least part of that gap. So there's a gap here that fills at 58.43, and then there's another gap below. I don't think we're gonna get to both, but it's possible that we do fill this one today. And then there's a weekly settlement from last week that we haven't tested yet at 58.15. So that's a magnet too, if in the case that we fill the gap. So watch this area and then maybe a bounce. And then if we manage to get above the overnight high and do one of those value area sweeps from value area low to value area high, I'll be looking to see if we break out of value area high from yesterday and then retest this low volume zone at 59.55 and then hit that 59.60 again, which has a lot of volume, and then from there monitor for continuation. But given that we already have PCE and didn't move much, we do have Chicago PMI at 945 and University of Michigan sentiment at 10, which could trigger a move either way, so watch for those. Trump and Musk are speaking at 1:30, and Fed speaking at 12:20. So we do have some triggers there that can see us attempt to break out of this range for at least temporarily. It's also the last day of the month, so we're in balance. I'm not thinking that we're gonna go much further than this range today. So let's take it one step at a time. Same thing in Q, pretty balanced. Not much to say other than watch the range. The gap fills at right here 21.83, and then the weekly settlement is down here 20,968. Crude, after hitting the 63 that I mentioned yesterday, again back to the bottom of the range, back to 60, and now it's bouncing to likely go to the 61.20 and then 62. and gold also is in this range after looking below yesterday. Is holding now that 3300. You see how we bounced right at it, so we're probably gonna make another attempt to go back to that 3400 area. That's pretty much it. No much to say today. All right, good luck.